You probably use most of your car's features without thinking twice about them. Not because you're careless, but because no one ever explained what they're actually there to prevent. Here's the issue. Some of these features aren't about convenience at all. They exist to stop small oversights from turning into expensive repairs, lost time, or unnecessary stress, and most drivers ignore them. So instead of listing random tricks, let's do something more useful. Let's walk through 9 everyday car features you already have, and explain how ignoring each one quietly costs drivers money. Secret number 9. Hidden mechanical key inside the key fob. Standing outside your car, pressing the key fob over and over. Nothing happens. Most drivers assume the car is completely locked once the fob battery dies. The buttons stop working, panic sets in, and the situation immediately feels out of your control. And on the surface, that makes sense. Modern cars are electronic. When the electronics fail, you expect to be stuck. What most drivers don't realize is that this situation isn't a breakdown. It's a knowledge gap. The stress, the waiting, and the cost come from not knowing what the key fob was designed to do when the battery dies. Inside that fob is a hidden mechanical key, built specifically for this moment, and the door lock hasn't disappeared. It's usually concealed behind a small cover on the handle, not removed. This wasn't added as a bonus feature. It exists so a dead battery doesn't turn into a lockout. Ignoring it doesn't damage your car. It just turns a solvable situation into a delayed night, unnecessary calls, and a locksmith bill that never had to happen. A simple mechanical backup meant to make sure electronics failing don't leave you stranded, only useful if you know it's there. Secret number 8. Fuel cap holder inside the gas door. You're at the gas station, doing what you've done hundreds of times before. You open the fuel door, twist off the cap, and let it hang or place it on the roof while you pump. Nothing bad happens. The car starts. You drive away. So the habit feels harmless. What most drivers don't realize is that this small shortcut creates a slow contamination problem, not an immediate one. Fuel caps that hang or sit on dirty surfaces collect dust, grit, and moisture. That contamination doesn't stay on the cap, it gets carried straight back into the fuel system. Not all at once. Over time. That's how injectors begin to clog. That's how fuel pumps start working harder than they should. And that's how a 2-second habit quietly turns into a fuel system repair later on. Your car already has a way to prevent this. Inside the fuel door is a small hook or notch designed specifically to hold the fuel cap while you're pumping. It keeps the cap clean, off dirty surfaces, and away from road grime. This wasn't added as a convenience feature. It was added to protect the fuel system from contamination drivers don't notice happening. Ignoring it doesn't cause a problem today. It just lets dirt build up where it shouldn't until the repair is no longer optional. All from skipping a step that takes 2 seconds. Secret number 7. The AC recirculation button. Your AC's quiet protection. You're sitting in traffic behind a diesel truck, watching smoke roll out while the cabin slowly heats up. Most drivers leave the AC exactly how it is and wait for the air to clear. Nothing seems wrong. Cold air is still blowing. The system still works, so it feels harmless. What most drivers don't realize is that pulling hot, polluted air from outside forces the AC system to work harder than necessary. In heavy traffic or extreme heat, the compressor runs longer, temperatures drop slower, and the system carries a heavier load every minute you're driving. That extra strain doesn't cause an immediate failure. It shortens component life quietly. At the same time, all that outside air pushes dirt, exhaust particles, and debris through the cabin air filter. The filter clogs faster, airflow drops, and cooling efficiency slowly degrades. Your car already has a way to prevent this. That button with the car and circular arrow closes off outside air and recirculates the cleaner air already inside the cabin. Cooling happens faster, the system works less, and the cabin filter doesn't have to fight constant contamination. This wasn't designed just for comfort. It was designed to reduce strain on the AC system and limit unnecessary wear. Ignoring it doesn't break the AC today. It just makes the system work harder for longer until cooling becomes weaker and service visits become unavoidable. A single button meant to stop a slow, expensive problem most drivers never connect back to their habits. Secret number 6. Tire Pressure Monitoring System, TPMS. Reset. You inflate your tires to the correct pressure, start driving, and the warning light stays on. Most drivers assume something is still wrong, so they keep driving with the light on or schedule a shop visit to check the sensors. Nothing feels broken. The car drives fine, the tires look fine. So the light becomes background noise until it turns into a bill. What most drivers don't realize is that after correcting tire pressure, the system often needs to be reset so it can relearn the new baseline. Until that happens, the car keeps reporting a problem that no longer exists. It leads to 2 common outcomes. Drivers ignore real low-pressure warnings later, or they pay for diagnostics on a problem they already fixed themselves. Neither happens immediately, which is why the habit sticks. Your car already has a way to prevent this. Most vehicles include a built-in TPMS reset procedure, usually involving a button press or short ignition sequence. Once completed, the system recalibrates and the warning light clears properly. This wasn't designed to confuse drivers. It exists to make sure the system reports real problems, not old ones. Ignoring it doesn't damage the tires today, it just turns a solved issue into wasted time, unnecessary service visits, or missed warnings later. A small reset meant to keep a safety system accurate, not something you should be paying someone else to do. Secret number 5. Easy Fill Tire Alert System. You're adding air to your tires, watching the gauge, guessing when to stop. Most drivers aim for close enough and move on. Nothing feels wrong. The car drives fine. The tires look okay. So the habit repeats. What most drivers don't realize is that being slightly off, usually underinflated, creates a slow, expensive problem. Tires wear unevenly, fuel efficiency drops mile after mile, and replacement comes sooner than it should. Not immediately. Gradually. That's why so many drivers don't connect tire pressure to rising fuel costs or shortened tire life. The damage doesn't announce itself, it accumulates. Your car already has a way to prevent this. In vehicles with an easy fill tire alert system, the car monitors pressure while you're adding air. Lights flash to show the system is active, and when the tire reaches the correct size, the car alerts you. If you keep adding air, it warns you again. This wasn't designed to make tire filling easier. It was designed to stop drivers from running tires below spec without realizing it. Ignoring it doesn't cause a flat or blowout today, it just makes tires wear faster and fuel cost more over time. A system built to remove guesswork so tire care stops being a slow, invisible drain on your wallet. Secret number 4. Fuel Gauge Arrow Indicator. You pull into a gas station, line the car up, step out, and realize the fuel door is on the wrong side. So you reposition, stretch the hose, or block the lane while you figure it out. It's not a big deal. Nothing breaks. You still have fuel, so it feels like a minor inconvenience at worst. What most drivers don't realize is that this is a repeated mistake, not a one-off. It happens with rentals, borrowed cars, company vehicles over and over again, because drivers never learn where to look. That constant guessing wastes time, creates awkward situations at busy stations, and turns a simple stop into unnecessary friction every single time it happens. Your car already prevents this. Next to the fuel gauge is a small arrow pointing to the side of the car with the fuel door. One glance tells you exactly where to pull in. This wasn't added as a novelty. It was added because too many drivers were making the same mistake repeatedly. Ignoring it doesn't cost hundreds of dollars at once. It just guarantees the same small problem keeps happening, again and again for years. A simple indicator meant to remove guesswork, only useful if you know what it means. Secret number 3. Traction control button. When leaving it on becomes the problem. You're driving in winter conditions or pulling out of a muddy shoulder. You press the gas, the car hesitates, and you feel the engine cut power. Most drivers assume that's the car protecting itself, so they keep pressing the pedal and wait. Nothing breaks. The car isn't throwing warning lights, so it feels like the right thing to do. What most drivers don't realize is that in certain situations, traction control actually prevents the one thing you need: wheel spin. By cutting engine power and braking individual wheels, the system can trap the car in place, instead of letting it climb out. That's how drivers end up. Stuck in snow they could have powered through, buried in mud after a minor mistake, paying for towing when the car was still fully capable of moving. Your car already has a way to prevent that. That button with the car and squiggly lines temporarily reduces or disables traction control, allowing controlled wheel spin when grip is limited. It gives the tires a chance to dig in instead of being held back by the system. This feature wasn't designed to be on all the time. It exists so the driver can decide when stability matters and when momentum matters more. Ignoring it doesn't damage the car, it just turns a solvable situation into being stranded, delayed, or towed. Knowing when to use it isn't about driving skill. It's about understanding when the system is helping and when it's quietly working against you. Secret number 2. Hidden storage compartments. The theft mistake most drivers make without realizing. You park somewhere public and toss a few things in the car. A bag, a phone charger, maybe something you plan to grab later. Most drivers leave items in the obvious places: the seat, the center console, the door pocket, or the back seat. Nothing happens most days, so it feels safe. You lock the doors and move on. What most drivers don't realize is that visibility is what turns a parked car into a target. Thieves usually don't search first, they scan. If something looks worth taking, that's when windows get smashed and the loss becomes expensive. And the cost isn't just the stolen item. It's the broken glass, the repairs, the time, and sometimes the insurance claim you never wanted to file. Your car already has a way to reduce that risk. Many vehicles have hidden storage compartments built into the cabin under seats, inside armrests, beneath floor panels, or tucked into sections you'd never think to check. They're designed to keep valuables out of sight, so the car looks empty, even when you're carrying things. These compartments weren't made as a cool secret. They exist because manufacturers know drivers leave items behind and they know what attracts break-ins. Ignoring them doesn't guarantee theft. It just increases the chances you'll pay for a break-in that started with one quick glance through a window. A simple built-in hiding spot meant to prevent an expensive lesson. Secret number 1. Steering wheel adjustment lever. You get in the car and start driving, even though the wheel feels a little too far away or slightly too low. Most drivers adapt without thinking about it. Nothing breaks. The car still drives fine, so the position gets accepted as good enough, sometimes for years. What most drivers don't realize is that an incorrect steering wheel position quietly affects control, fatigue, and reaction time. Reaching too far or sitting too close strains your arms and shoulders, reduces leverage during sudden maneuvers, and makes long drives more tiring than they need to be. Over time, that fatigue matters. It shows up as slower reactions, less precise steering input, and discomfort that builds gradually, not in one obvious moment. Your car already has a way to prevent this. Under the steering column is a small adjustment lever that allows the wheel to tilt and telescope. It's designed so the wheel fits the driver, not the previous owner, not a rental setting, and not whatever position it was left in at the dealership. This wasn't added for comfort alone. It was added so drivers maintain proper control, clear visibility of the gauges, and correct airbag alignment in the event of a crash. Ignoring it doesn't cause an accident today. It just makes every drive slightly harder, slightly more tiring, and slightly less controlled than it should be. A 10-second adjustment meant to prevent years of unnecessary strain and reduced control, only useful if you actually use it. If this helped you see your car differently, not as a machine, but as a system designed around real problems, subscribe for more breakdowns like this. You've been using these features for years. Now you finally know how they work for you.